the election of 1800, the USS Hunley, and the Tootsie Roll. All this and more on This Week in History for the week of February 17th.
Today, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
The Eagle has landed.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
February 17th, 1801. In the aftermath of the election of 1800, Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr each have 73 electoral votes, causing them to be tied. After 36 ballots, the United States House of Representatives breaks the tie, and Jefferson becomes the third president of the United States. February 17, 1864. Outside of Charleston, South Carolina, the H.L. Hunley becomes the first submarine to sink an enemy warship when it sent the USS Housatonic to the bottom of the harbor. Shortly after the successful attack, the Hunley itself is lost. February 18, 1885. Mark Twain publishes The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. By April of the same year, over 40,000 copies of the book had been sold. February 18, 1977. Early in the United States Space Shuttle program, the USS Enterprise is lofted into flight on board a specially modified Boeing 747. February 19, 1945. The Battle of Iwo Jima begins as 30,000 U.S. Marines land on the island. A hard-fought battle, the island will not be fully under Allied control for over a month. Photographer Joe Rosenthal immortalizes the battle with a photograph of an American flag being raised over the island. February 20th, 1962. During the space race, John Glenn becomes the first American to orbit the Earth. Launched into orbit on a Mercury rocket, Glenn orbits the Earth 3 times in just under 5 hours. February 22nd, 1924. Adapting to changing communication technology, President Calvin Coolidge delivers the first radio broadcast from the White House. This tradition is still carried on today as the President gives a weekly radio address on Saturday mornings. February 23rd, 1896. The Tootsie Roll is invented. During the Korean War, the Tootsie Roll caused confusion, and it was the code name for resupplying mortar rounds. Resupplying troops during the Battle of the Chosin Reservoir, an inexperienced clerk sent troops actual Tootsie Rolls rather than additional mortar rounds. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our blog at www.clementinesnest.com and check out our Lewis and Clark Twitter feed at the address below.